Today's book is I Want to Be a Scientist. Wow, what a title. I wanted to be a scientist too, but for now, I love science a lot. Now let's see what the book is about. As you can see, I Want to Be a Scientist. The author is Laura Driscoll. The illustrator or the pictures are by Catalina Echeverry. Now this is a beginning reading, okay? Level 1. Let's see what it means. Then go to the back. It says beginning reading is short sentences, familiar words, and simple concepts for children eager to read on their own. Hey, look at this. I can see all the other titles. I want to be a doctor. I want to be an engineer. I want to be a pilot. I want to be a police officer. I want to be a teacher, and I want to be a veterinarian. Wow, that is so interesting. And they're all level 1 books. Now let's go back to the front and let's see what we can find. Um, I read the book and it's really a good read that I would like to recommend to your family, your child. Okay, I want to be a scientist. Let's see a few pages. I can't show the whole thing, right? Because I want to motivate you to read. So let's see. I want to be a scientist. Look at the pictures. We set sail today on a ship, headed for the North Pole. Look at that, big ship. Now, the interesting thing is on this ship, there are sorry, pardon me. There are many scientists. Let's see who they are. My mom is in charge of a team of scientists. They record whale songs. They take photos of their flukes. These scientists are marine biologists. Now, today I discovered a new word, fluke. Now, of course, you know fluke by something that's happened by chance, etc. Right? But fluke is also said to mean one part of a whale's tail. I think this is the part. This is the part. Okay, is one part of the whale's tail. So apparently, what the marine biologists do is, for example, right, they will look at the whale and they can identify the whale by the appearance of the fluke. What a fluke! Great, right? So you can see the scientists at work. These are marine biologists, and the book goes on to describe many types of scientists. For example, but first, of course, they talk about what scientists are generally. That is good, right? Marine biologists study animals that live in the water. Like all scientists, they watch, listen, and collect facts. They test ideas to see if they are right. Some scientists try to find the cause of a problem. Some of them try to solve problems. Now, let's see that. And you can see how there is the element of the child inside, right? The child also helps the scientist along. Interesting, right? There. So you can see, for example, there are other types of scientists. They are explained bit by bit. Eve studies water. She is a hydrologist. I am testing how clean the ocean water is. Eve says, I help her get today's water sample. So it's a very interactive book. Interactive as in it involves you, the reader, where you imagine yourself to be in the place of the child here helping out the scientist. So as she goes along, she gets to meet all the various scientists like microbiologists, geologists, not just in terms of biology, right? So you can see there's a geologist, there's also the seismologist, right, who studies earthquakes, and so on and so on. See, the pictures are very interesting, very lively, right? Very, I would say it displays a very positive mood. I love it. Okay, it's short and sweet. It touches on the scientists bit by bit, right? Introduces them. Of course, it's not too detailed, but it is enough to excite your child, to spark, to ignite the spirit of science inside your child, to explore more, to know about the environment, to know the relationship between your child and the environment, and of course the creator of the environment. Okay, so I highly recommend this. Let me see the other books, right? You can see here the other books like I want to be a doctor, engineer, pilot, police officer, teacher, veterinarian. So I highly recommend this. I highly recommend this. So upon 10, I give it a full 10. Wow. Okay, that's all. Take care. I'll introduce you to more books in future. See you later.